Hi there everybody, and this is Jeffree. We've had a little bit of a delay in starting the meditating. Hopefully we're online now, Alexia, if you are getting this. Okay, we're on a different stream than what we were before. So I'm just going to go back to music and the set screen, and I'll be back shortly, so stay with us. Well, hi everybody. Here we are again, and we're back. Just a couple of adjustments to make. Welcome, and this is Jeffree. I'm recording meditating today, live streaming it, I beg your pardon, from Melbourne in Australia. So whether you're viewing this in your afternoon, in your evening, or in your morning, welcome along. And meditation, Meditate In is a shared live group meditation, and it lasts for 30 minutes, and 20 minutes of that, somewhere in the middle of it, is a 20-minute meditation, and I'll be using my music for that. You can watch this broadcast on YouTube, or you do watch it, and you can watch it any time after it's finished, so don't worry if you've missed it. The object of meditating is to align our peaceful thoughts and intentions with a shared focus. So basically we're a group of people who get together and meditate online. And it really doesn't matter when it comes to meditation where you are in the world, and I'll talk about that in a little while, because we're all part of a shared energy field, in fact a meditation energy field. And so meditating together is a very powerful way to make a positive change in the world. Today's shared focus is the full moon, and for the southern hemisphere it's the winter solstice. In the northern hemisphere it's the summer solstice. But it's the solstice either way, and that's at a time when in the winter, where the angle of the earth is furthest away from the sun, and so the weather is colder and the days are shorter, nights are longer. As well as that, we'll be sending healing energy to anywhere in the world, and in fact just generally there's at least 9 conflicts that are dangerous in the world at the moment that need peace. So you can join in with us to send peace to those conflict zones. As well as that, we've got natural disasters happening as well. In Australia here we've got quite severe storms and flooding, and in the USA there's overheating and wildfires. We've also got personal healings to send as well. So meditation is not only good for sending healing and sharing in a group focus, but meditation is also a powerful tool for you to practice at home for your own self-healing. A daily meditation connects us with our inner self, and which is of course the source of our inner peace. If you're new to meditating, don't worry. Meditation is very natural for human beings. It's a lot easier than people make it out to be. Basically, it's so easy that even animals meditate. Horses, sheep, cows, especially domestic animals, seem to go into these very deep states of relaxation, and they stay there for quite a while. So anyway, for humans, it's just a case of sitting still. The most important thing is stillness, so making sure you're very comfortable so you don't have to move anything, and this is what allows the consciousness to go deep. Closing your eyes is another thing, and just allow the music to resonate within you, even though it's coming from outside of you. As far as group meditation is concerned, you don't have to do anything, just be in your own experience. Group meditation is the same as group consciousness. Group consciousness is common between specific animals and species in nature. Birds that fly in formation and fish that swim in schools. They do that as a result of group consciousness, where they're all swimming as one fish or flying as one bird. In fact, group consciousness was common in humans in our early ascension, but since we've developed this very strong individual awareness, we've lost the ability for group consciousness at a profound level, but we're starting to get it back, so that's a good thing. People are starting to realise that we're not just individual, we're actually part of one big thing called consciousness. So when we work together in groups, teams, organisations and gatherings, group consciousness just happens, and it's when individual minds align on purpose. And in fact, an energy field develops around the people's minds and combines them as one. In that oneness, information is shared across the group, and when expressed can be a very powerful, unstoppable energy. Understanding the power of group consciousness and meditation is a bit like an expanded version of one person meditating alone. And as an example, when we meditate alone, there are many benefits to be had, and of course one of the most profound benefits of meditation is the increase in your health and well-being. And it's not just it happens to you. Every cell in your body knows that you're meditating, and every cell in your body is benefiting from the meditation you're doing. If you continue to meditate daily, your health and well-being after 4 to 6 weeks will start improving. And if you equate that in terms of understanding how group consciousness works in group meditation, if you take that same example across and you call the cells of your body, each cell is a person, and the whole body is like the whole planet, the whole planet develops health and well-being just as the body does when one person meditates. Gosh, that's a long-winded way of saying it, isn't it? But that's the way it happens. So coming together, each of us are a cell in a huge meditation body, and that meditation body can have quite a profound effect on human consciousness. When we practice meditation in groups with an aligned focus, the collective effect of meditation becomes quite a phenomenon. So tonight's focus is the full moon, and that's happening tonight at 9:02 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The full moon is symbolic of the height of power, the peak of clarity, fullness and obtainment of desires. So it's a really major time in your project, and if you work your projects with the astrological moon cycles, you'll find that you can relate what you're doing during that cycle. The solstice energy on top of that makes it even more powerful. Of course, the solstice marks the shortest or the longest day, depending on which end of the earth you're from, and it symbolises the beginning of a new cycle. The word solstice in fact means stillness, and it's the sun's stillness. The winter solstice is the great stillness before the sun's strength builds and the days begin to grow longer. So it's a time to look to the light as we move toward longer days. And of course, as well as having the energy of the full moon and the solstice energy, we'll be sending the energy of peace out to various places around the world that are having difficulty and current natural disasters as such in Australia and in USA. And tonight we're sending personal healing to Maggie and Lorraine. I hope your hip is feeling better, Lorraine. The music we're using that you're listening to at the moment is the music of a Rainbow Rhapsody, a compilation from the album Simplicity. And the feature meditation track tonight is Atlantis. And Atlantis is around a full moon, because when we get a full moon, if you use crystals for healing, then you'll know that the full moon is a perfect energy to put your crystals out and they get cleansed. So if you've got crystals, put them out tonight in the full moon and you'll be getting the benefits of the solstice as well. Of course, as we know, Atlantean people were masters of crystal healing, and they use that technology very, very well. Some people believe it's an extraterrestrial technology. Of course, we use crystals in our own high-tech technology around us today, so they're still very important. All the music you're hearing tonight is available on my website at www.jeffree.co.nz. So now we're going to meditate. So if you make sure that you're comfortable in your chair, and make sure your feet are flat on the floor, your hands lightly clasped, and gently close your eyes. I'm just going to change the music. And this is the music of Atlantis. We're starting now, and we'll start to meditate. Just close your eyes and take a deep sighing breath. As you exhale, breathe out any tensions and stresses that you might be feeling. Feel yourself sinking into your chair as you surrender your waking state to the calm of meditation. You can take another sigh breath if you wish, and again just allow all the stresses and strains and tensions and worries to fall away as we move forward on the journey of Atlantis. Tune in to the relaxing vibrations of the music and allow yourself to be transported on a journey deep within, to a place where absolute and profound peace resides within you, as it always has. Remembering that thoughts are okay, just allow your thoughts to be. Interact if you need to, and when you're ready, bring yourself back to the music. The full moon is a time of positive opportunity. Feel the power of the full moon increasing your positive energy to manifest what you've been working on. This is a time where your creativity will be intensified and your commitment will produce amazing results in the areas you've been working. The solstice energy brings a powerful new cycle into being. In combination with the full moon energy, this time is perfect for you to illuminate the darkness with your unique light. A time to and show yourself in courage and boldness. It is also a time to go within, to nurture yourself and prepare for a bright future to come. Being in a calm and peaceful state of mind is perfect for receiving the most positive effect of the moon and the turning of the earth. Identify the area of your life where you would like to feel this increase of energy. Visualize now. Once you bring yourself to inner peace and stillness, you can direct the quality of the peace and healing within you toward others who might be struggling in life or perhaps unwell. Visualize the transformation of countries caught in the turmoil of war and disaster. Visualize them coming to peace and prosperity. Visualize the realization of great joy coming to the faces of all those directly affected. We'll spend the next 15 minutes aligned with each other to send our healing to the planet. Enjoy your meditation and listen to my voice to return to bring you back to your waking state. very slowly and very easily begin to bring your meditative awareness back to a waking state. You might like to begin by moving your toes and fingers and gradually increasing the movement as you take at least a minute or two to resurface from your meditation. Well, welcome back to everybody. My apologies for the reception we got tonight. It's partly due to the weather we got here in Melbourne and a few other things that we can do something about. It's always hard when you're starting on a new format, but we got there in the end. I hope you enjoyed your meditation to Atlantis. If you'd like to share your experience, you can just make a comment on YouTube and I'll be glad to get back to you. And of course, Atlantis appears on the meditation series. Actually, I just better switch my face on, better I? Here we go. There we go. I'm back. I forgot about that. So many buttons to push around here. As I was saying, Atlantis appears on the meditation series. And the meditation series is a collection of tracks that have been remastered. And that's a lot of the older tracks from the older albums. Separate meditation, 20-minute length style tracks. So these have been remastered and you can get them from our website at www.jeffree.co.nz. Just make sure you're on our database because then you'll know when those tracks come out, and when they come out they're free for a week, so you want to take advantage of that. Today's wisdom is to give thanks for the little miracles and the big ones will soon appear. That's good advice. Well, that's about all for our Meditate In today. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you again next Sunday, June the 26th, and we've got a waning moon meditation. Same time, same place, and I'm sure